With a little over 3 weeks to go till we get the Khaos Reigns expansion pack and Kombat Pack 2, we have already gotten our second leak, guys, for Kombat Pack 3. I told you when it rains, it pours. Now, this leak, I believe, is within a week of the last one that I talked about recently on this channel. Um, I, of course, got to that one late. I apologize. But nonetheless, they're a week apart. I wonder if there's going to be like a leak release strategy. You know, I talked about a whole video about the trailer releases for the Kombat Pack 2 gameplay trailers. I wonder if we're gonna have a leak, every week, every 2 weeks. Interesting, interesting. Anyways, I have one again from our lovely Anonymous. I hope to meet him or her someday, or it. Maybe it's AI, never know. Maybe it's all chat GPT stuff. But as always, as I preface with every leak video, it's all in good fun, guys. Sometimes there's good details that may just give us clues. Obviously, more likely they're fake, but it's all in good discussion. Just love to hear what you all have to say down below. So, this one's titled Post Kombat Pack 2 DLC, Kombat Pack 3, New Finishers, and Skins. That's how it starts. So, the first line, the guest fighters a part of Kombat Pack 2 will drop around the December-January time frame. Okay, so we already know we're going to have Cyrax, Sector, and then we're going to have Noob Saibot. So we've been talking about when the trailers are going to drop for all these characters, but we haven't really had an idea as far as when we're going to get all of the DLC going forward. So, hey, around the Christmas winter time, that would be good. I think that's a good kind of staggered release from like September to January. So September, October, November, December. Yeah, about 5-6 months. That seems about good, right? So you have 6 characters. So every, maybe every other month or every 2 months, something like that. Now we have Kombat Pack 3 will be revealed and start dropping in summer of 2025 and will include 4 Mortal Kombat characters and 3 guests and 4 cameos. So that's interesting. So, I mean, if if the Khaos Reigns and the Kombat Pack 2 kind of end around, I would say that tenure, right? We're kind of finished with all the content around January, December, January, then that's really only going to give us kind of, assuming summer to them is June, July, August, that's only like 6-7 months. So what I think is interesting about that detail is, year 3, right? So we had year 1, year 2 starts in September, year 3 would be the following September for the next year, right? The next year of content. So I would say maybe they are going to be revealed in the summer. That would make sense, right? Reveal in the summer, but as far as it being like released, like start dropping in summer, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I would say it's going to follow the same kind of release strategy we have now. So I think it's be revealed in the summer and start actually like, debuting in the fall and then kind of sporadic throughout the fall, winter. That seems like a good set. So moving on to the main fighters we're supposed to receive with this Kombat Pack 3. And what's interesting is, right now we have 3 MK and 3 guests. So now we have 4 MK and 3 guests. So they say we're going to have Cabal, Jade. Get excited, Jade fans. Skarlet. I've been seeing y'all on Twitter as well, and I've seen in the comments below y'all want Skarlet. Blaze. Again, a controversial character, I would say may or may not happen, but you never know. Doom Guy. I've seen y'all as well. Y'all Nash Williams and Michael Myers fans. Y'all want y'all's Doom Guy. Fulgore, I'd be cool with that. If you're not familiar with him, again, it says it's from Killer Instinct. I would love to have some Killer Instinct characters make their way, a true crossover. I feel like that one, they have some blood, sort of in that game. So I'd be cool with that. I mean, one of the characters is nothing but a skeleton. So that works. And then we have Kazuya Mishima, and that's from Tekken. And I've seen his face on, I'm familiar with Tekken. I know a little bit about Tekken. I played it in the arcade back in the day, but I don't play like religiously. But I recognize this character. He's been on the cover of some of the games and I've seen him, so like that. So I know who he is. So that's interesting. And again, I don't know if we're going to get all of those characters. I feel confident for Cabal, Jade, and Skarlet, because where are they? Where have they been? It'd be interesting to see what kind of reimaginings we're going to get with those characters. We know that Jade has been mentioned. I've seen y'all's comments online in the videos as far as like, whether she's gonna be like a countess or she's gonna be a zombie, a remnant. So I'll have to kind of wait and see, but it'll be interesting to kind of see how all these characters kind of play out. So then it goes on to say the pack will have a guest fighter theme of video game characters, plus the first 2 guest fighters from other fighting games, Tekken and Killer Instinct. So they're just kind of reiterating what they've already said. The pack will have a total of 4 cameos and the first ever guest cameo. So what I think is interesting about that is, we got this recent tweet from Ed Boon polling us about what we would feel like we want to see as far as what he's listed, of the names he's listed as far as cameos. And some of those were MK characters, and then some of those were guest characters because Chucky made the list. So that's very interesting that now he's saying that this will be the first one in Kombat Pack 3, not the Kombat Pack 2. So now it says we're going to have Aaron Black, Nightwolf, unknown if it's a gender swap version or the regular male version. Given the way we've been going to gender swapping characters, even race bending them, it's not out of the realm of possibility that we might get the female Nightwolf, and she has been teased throughout the franchise, and I would be all for it. It'd be nice to have other versions of Nightwolf. I think that's fine. We have General Kotal, which is Kotal Khan replaces Shao's old general position after the story mode. That would be interesting as well. I don't know if they're going to keep the same exact look or going to do a reimagining. And then, of course, it says Chucky, which is guest Chucky. So that's very interesting. A part of me doesn't think that they're going to do Kotal Khan. I mean, I guess they could. I feel like some of the cameo characters are the ones that are have been consistent throughout the franchise. I still feel like he's still new-ish. I know that sounds kind of weird because he's been around since what, 2019 or 2011. But I wouldn't call him like an OG. You know what I mean? Like an OG Mortal Kombat character. I feel like that's really filled the cameos. OGs or like the 3D era. So I'm more inclined that, Aaron Black. I mean, even Aaron Black, though, he's not really one either. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's whatever Ed Boon and NetherRealm Studios wants to do, right? Um, Again, I think Chucky's an interesting character choice for a cameo, but we have Farah, and we've had the Kid Thunder was one that was listed, so size isn't really an issue. So maybe. Now, this is the part that I thought was interesting, and I had to kind of think about it. But a new type of finisher will also come with Kombat Pack 3 like animalities with Kombat Pack 2, except it's going to be a new type of finisher called musicalities. Okay. That are planned to be the character dancing in a way that causes the opponent to die. Shao doing belly dances, Liu Kang doing the windmill kicks. Now, at first I thought this is weird and craziness. This is never going to happen. But then I thought to myself, all right, I've seen the characters dance and stuff before with friendships, right? I mean, even in Mortal Kombat 11, they did like the Saturday Night Fever. They, got Kano like doing more of like a waltz kind of dance, like the Last Dance. Jay doing like a pole dance with the as far as for fatality. Like there's quite a bit of the robot dance. I mean, and I've even like going back to Mortal Kombat 3, like Cyrax. Him doing the bended cross leg. I'm sure that's not the official name for it, but yeah, I know there's a lot of those kind of characters, and even as far as like the more zany type fatalities, like and I can't remember exactly who did it, but I remember, and I'm hoping I'm not making it up, but I'm pretty sure there's one where like they pump up a bunch of I think it was Cabal, maybe it's Cabal. Like they pump up a bunch of air on the character, and then they float away, and then they pop or something like that. It's been a while. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I'm not as well versed in all my franchise fatalities of what exactly they are, but I'm sure if I saw it, I'd recognize it. Anyways, so it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I don't know about that name. Musicalities? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's the part. I'm like, nah, probably not. But you never know. They might try something new. I see a lot of y'all wanting to bring back other types of special ones like that. So I don't know. We'll see. It says Lasty, but I think this supposed to be Lastly. The new skins coming. There is planned to be more skins than just these, but some of the current future skins are Mortal Kombat 11 Raiden. If y'all have missed that skin since 2-3 years ago, we're gonna get him back probably. Mortal Kombat 9 Striker. Not really a fan of that one, but okay. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance Havoc. Okay, which that lines up with what was in the previous leak I said, and like I said, y'all kind of done a really good job of skinning them as you want anyways, which is kind of similar to that look, so I don't know if we really need that. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance Johnny Cage. So in the previous leak I talked about, there was like a tuxedo Johnny Cage, and then there was, I think, this one. Johnny Cage's looks don't really change all that often throughout the series, other than like from the very first iteration where he was like Jean-Claude Van Damme, to now. Um, so I don't know. I like the previous leaks as far as tuxedo, and then more of the '80s style from the cage match Legends, Mortal Kombat Legends movie idea. I think that's better. And again, we've had a lot of Johnny Cage skins, so let's spread that love to the characters. And as well, 3 character swap skins. Think like how Reverse Flash was a skin for Flash in the Injustice games. Okay, so just inverted sort of. That's interesting. Interesting. So like, well, I mean, it's pretty character swap skin. So maybe we'll have to see, like, maybe Katana with Melina and Melina. I don't know. I don't know if that's all right. We'll have to see. I have to see it. I have to see it before I can think about it really. And then it goes on to say, oh, I guess they go right here. So Mortal Kombat 11, Old Raiden on Raiden, mocap on Johnny Cage, MK9 Cyrax, the male version, MK9 Sector, male version as well. Okay. I mean, I don't know that we've ever. Okay, yeah, I can get on board with that. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if they really have it mocap as a cameo or character. Let's just you could skin them. That works. I'd be good with that. And that's really all I have as far as the leak, guys. That's pretty much it. That's quite a bit to go. I mean, that's quite a bit right there. Um, it's not. I don't think anything we haven't kind of already heard before. But again, the main fighters, Cabal, Jade, Scarlet. That's what I'd stick with. I don't know about Blaze. Those other characters probably not going to happen. The cameos, I think Aaron Black, Nightwolf, maybe Kotal Khan, and I guess maybe Chucky. I mean, Ed Boon brought him up, so he's not around possibility. He is a horror movie character, and we know how they feel about those characters. And then, of course, all the various skins. So what do you think about this leak? Does it get you excited for Mortal Kombat 1? I know a lot of y'all are split down the middle as far as y'all are not liking Mortal Kombat 1. Y'all are not enjoying it. Y'all want it to just be scrapped and start over, like another reboot. Some of y'all are enjoying it. But let me know in the comments down below if these are the characters that you want to see for the next year 3 characters, or what characters you'd like to see going forward for Mortal Kombat 1. That's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed that like button, if you want more like this one, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.